feel it. My royal... Let me weave you a bird to ashes!
Animal hypostasis emulation! Absorption test! Shadow Raven! Let night fall!
No, my sword! Huh? Teamwork is dreamwork! Ring cutter! Try not to enjoy...
You're toast! Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Nice and spicy!
Body... No, my sword! Witness the power of Gugwa! I'm going in! Surrendering will be gentle. Let me read you a verse. Ultimatum protocol.
Animal test 63.
Close your eyes. Night falls. The long, smooth declaration. Be silent. Fear the dark. Huh?
Thunder! Maria sweeping in!
Everybody stand back! Think you can get away?
The story has only just begun! Burn! Up the ante! Up the ante!
Time for takeoff. I'm going in!
Stay back! Turning point, charge! Burn! Slap!